Good evening, everyone. Surely a lot of you done heard about Shannon Sharpe and everything of that nature. This here is gonna be. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be, man. I don't even know why the hell Dr. Umar wanna open his mouth on this shit, but whatever. Let's go. And shout out to Paint Book Lessons, by the way.
3 reasons why I love the Backbone 1 controller. Setting it up is a breeze. Just pop your phone into the USB-C port.
Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother. Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother, on one condition. I'm getting text messages from all over the African universe telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm getting text messages telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused.
Umar, when you gonna open that damn school? It's been 15 years. Open the damn school already.
Accused of the unspeakable. I'm going to stand with my Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with my Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm going to stand with Uncle Shay Shay on one condition. Uncle Shay Shay. No more snow bunnies after this scandal. If you cannot promise me that you...
Now, I gotta pause this for a second. Now, Umar, you always want to talk about snow bunny this, snow bunny that. Didn't your adult daughter, who came out as lesbian, dog walk your ass a month ago? Just a yes or no question. And then on top of that, why do you go to these super caucasoid places when you go to Europe? Again, just a question. I mean, Sweden looks like a nice place. Super Caucasoid. Denmark looks like a nice place. Super Caucasoid. Amsterdam, nice place. Super Caucasoid. It kind of makes me think, Umar, that maybe you're swimming in the milk a little bit. Just saying. Let's continue.
That you will never seek the company of another snow bunny. I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. But Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this. Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro Queens? Is Uncle Shannon being accused of snow bunnies or Afro Queens? Who can confirm?
This man just said snow bunnies are Afro Queens. I can't.
What?
Umar is chiming in on the woman trying to set Shannon up for $50 million. He's not believing the lies either, but Umar says Shannon can no longer keep the company of any more snow bunnies if he's going to ride for him. Yes, Umar is once again campaigning for Shannon Sharpe to leave non-black women alone. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure.
Again, shout out to Paint Book
Click the
Lessons.
notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Does anybody know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers? Are they black or are they white? Are they black? Is this a rice bunny situation? Is this a snow bunny situation? Is this a sand bunny situation? Is this a salsa bunny situation? I need to know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers. Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the rice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the ice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the snow? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the sand? Or was he accused by
Again, Umar, we ain't gonna open that damn school.
The salsa. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I gotta stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother. Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. Uncle Shannon Sharpe got Snow Bunny, but we're not gonna leave him out there. He's still black. Uncle Shannon Sharpe got Snow Bunny, but we're not gonna leave him out there. He's still black. Uncle Shannon Sharpe got Snow Bunny, but we're not gonna leave him out there. He's still black.
A lot of customers told us they need a fiber laser. So we take this challenge. We want to create the best things that our customers never see before.
He's still black. Let me double check. I'm just double checking this door, my brother. Do me a favor, my beautiful African princesses and my young African prince. Please don't let the dog eat doo-doo on Dr. Umar's school. Can y'all do me that? Can y'all promise me that y'all not gonna let the dog eat doo-doo? Let me say hi to the snow.
Oh,
Come here.
Lord.
Black queens forever. Black queens forever. Come here. Black queens forever. Snow.
Why is he crashing out on the damn dog?
I said black queens
What
forever.
the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Snow puppy, stay away from our women, Snow puppy. Stay away from our women, Snow. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies.
The fuck is wrong with this clown ass nigga? On this channel, we do not claim clown ass motherfuckers. Just saying.
Umar's up here arguing with a dog, talking about stay away from our black queens. And the little dog clapping back. I can't tell who's losing it the most, Umar or the dog.
Y'all have a good one, y'all. I had to get at the snow puppy for trying to get some African queens. I had to stop the snow puppy from trying to get some African queens. I had to stop the snow puppy.
Is you on coke, nigga?
Y'all see how mad the snow puppy got? Did y'all see how mad the snow puppy got? Did y'all see how mad the snow puppy got? Even the animals know who King Kong consciousness is. Even the animals know who King Kong consciousness is. Black Queen's Uncle Shay Shay. I'm riding with Uncle Shannon Sharpe. I'm not going to never laugh at a black man when he's down. I'm standing with Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, you must never snow bunny again after this, my brother. All sisters. Uncle Shay Shay, we're going to ride with you, Uncle Shay Shay. The unapologetically African alpha males are going to ride with you, Uncle Shay Shay. No more snow bunnies after this, my brother. That's it. Your snow bunny card has been revoked. You should have never had one in the first place. Kevin Gates said he liked how white women look. That's Kevin Gates' business. I don't support bunny hopping, celebrities included. Shout out to Kevin Gates. I don't know if he said it or not, but I don't support bunny hopping. Unapologetically African alpha, a 3'6" pygmy. First of all, the word pygmy is a white man's racist word. I need you to detox your mentality, my Negropean brother. Pygmy, ain't nobody called pygmy in Africa. That's a white man's word. Find the African word, my brother. I'm standing with Shannon Sharpe. I'm standing with Shannon Sharpe. I'm not canceled in Philadelphia. I'm not canceled nowhere, my brother. Are you crazy? I am the most requested black scholar in the world and have been for the past 15 years. Are you crazy? I'm the most credentialed of all those who are popular in the world. What are you talking about? I'm the most popular and the most hated, my brother. You can never cancel me because I don't work for white folks. You can't cancel me. I don't work for Negroes and I don't work for white folks. Who gonna cancel me? You can only cancel somebody who's under somebody else's control. I'm not under nobody's control. No pastors, no imams, no leaders, no senators, no representatives, no boule, no fraternities. I am absolutely free, my brother. You can't cancel what's free. You cannot cancel what's free. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe, but no more snow bunnies after this. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe, but no more snow bunnies after this. Somebody tap in. I want to do a tap in. I'm hungry too. I'm very hungry. Do we got any Delaware queens with some food? My my Delaware queen. Where my Delaware queens at? I'm hungry. I should be able to pull up to a house in Delaware and be well fed. I should be able to pull up to a house in Delaware. Let me go to Chester. Where my Chester, PA queens at? Where my Chester Upland queens at? I need me a nice Chester Upland, Pennsylvania queen. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Dr. Umar, I'm a white woman. Can I please ear you tonight? What is an ear you? The Snow Bunny said, can I please ear you tonight and I will donate. Can somebody tell me what is an ear you? What does it mean when the Snow Bunny says, I want to ear you? I never heard of that. E-A-R. What does ear you mean, brothers and sisters? What does she mean when she wants to ear me? The Snow Bunny said, can I please ear you tonight and I will donate to the school. Can
This shit is batshit crazy.
Oh, she meant eat you. Okay, but she spelled it ear. She said E-A-R, but you saying the Snow Bunny want to eat up the prince. No, thank you, my sister. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't date outside the race. No eateries over here. Go to the cafe. You could go to Denny's. You can go to Outback Steakhouse, Red Lobster. You can go to TGI Fridays, but there will be no eating over here. There will be no eating over
This
here.
clown ass motherfucker.
No, you cannot. No, you may not. You cannot. Respect to Snow Bunny Nation, but I am loyal to the Black Queens forever. Snow Bunnies never. I'm sorry, you cannot. You cannot. That's the boldest Snow Bunny.
And that remains to be proven.
That is the boldest Snow Bunny. She said, can I eat you tonight and I will donate to the school. That ain't nothing but an FBI CIA trap. Do you think I was born last night, Miss Snow Bunny? Do you really think I'm that stupid to get caught pants down with a member of Neanderthal Nation? No, thank you. No, thank you, Snow Bunny.
So there it is. Dr. Umar Johnson said he's riding with Shannon. Like I said before, everybody can easily see what this is. Tony Busby has no credibility whatsoever.
So hell no.
City Girl 304 trying to take all this man's money and rob him for $50 million. Crazy. Tony Busby should be held accountable for taking on frivolous cash grabs like this. And this lying, fraudulent woman should also be held accountable. Yeah, she need to be sued for her little OnlyFans account and be forced to pay all of Shannon's attorney fees for even playing like this. And not just that, this woman should be prosecuted for being a lying flamingo too. But yeah, Umar says Shannon's Snow Bunny card is now revoked and he's telling him no more non-black women. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Jezebel comes in all different colors and packages, but is Umar right to tell Shannon no more non-black women? Tell me what you think about this below. I want to thank everybody who supported this channel. You can show your support as well. The link to PayPal is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis on the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel.
And here's the other part.
So Shannon Sharpe is being accused of assault and there is a young woman. She is now in her early 20s, but she says that she met Shannon Sharpe when she was 19 years old in a gym in Los Angeles back in 2023. And she says that because of what she experienced, and she says that she alleges that there was brutal, like it was very it was aggressive. She wants $50 million in exchange. So this was filed late Sunday in Nevada by attorney Tony Busby.
Wait a minute now, I'm sorry.
First off, Tony Busby ain't nothing more than Gloria Allred if he was born a damn man. Tony Busby is Gloria Allred with a D-I-C-K. Plain damn simple.
At this point, after I hear Tony Busby, I don't need to hear nothing else.
So hell
Tony
don't.
Busby's name, his work, his word, nothing dealing with him is credible. He literally pulled this same move on Jay-Z, and we found out the whole lawsuit was a...
And let me give y'all a quick rundown on Tony Busby. Okay, how many of y'all remember Astro World with Travis Scott? The lawyer who sued Travis Scott for Astro World was Tony Busby. Go to Deshaun Watson, the person who was a lawyer that sued Deshaun Watson, Tony Busby, Diddy, Tony Busby, JC, Tony Busby, and now Shannon Sharpe, Tony Busby. Anything for clout, I guess. Anything for clout. Anything for clout. Let's get back into it.
And we found out the whole lawsuit was a lie and a money grab. Then for the Breakfast Club to be reporting this whole lie as if it's legit, when it's very obvious, this is another one of Tony Busby's attempts to blackmail another rich black man, coming up with these
Yep.
fake victims, these fake stories, all working in cahoots with the civil
Because the
justice
story is
system
bogus
to
as
rob
fucking
black men.
shit.
It's not a coincidence that Shannon Sharpe was expected to sign a $100 million deal for Club Shay Shay. And now all of a sudden you got Tony Busby's grimy, slithering, slimy, sloppy stuff up here trying to take all this money over obvious lies in a clear setup.
Now, this woman is alleging that Shannon Sharpe her multiple times over the course of a 2-year relationship.
And the chick in question has an OF link. And she's basically half-assed naked on IG. Translation, the basic, typical IG slut bucket.
Relationship that they had was sexual and parts of it were consensual, but she says during their relationship, because he was physically stronger, a lot older than her, like 30 some years older than her, and just, more powerful, he began to get really aggressive. But at this point she was already in it. She says that he was manipulative, he would threaten to
And look how eager this woman is to report this. This is how these hyenas report on black men. Just repeating all these damaging words like the R word, essay, very damaging, and not analyzing the information enough to determine how legit it is before taking the approach of reporting this to millions of people. Like she's
And again,
actually
shout to
saying
Paint
facts.
Book Lessons.
She's only promoting the lie. It's like Tony Busby handed this lady over a script at the Breakfast Club, and these fools up here with 2 black women and 2 black men are all assisting Tony with this obvious smear campaign and money grab, not once questioning anything that's being said.
She's also said that at some point she was being recorded without her consent, and that she later found out and alleges that the videos were shown to people. Now, when they first met in the gym back in 2023, she says that she didn't know who he was, that it was just like an older guy that was like, checking out in the gym. He was very persistent, so eventually they started texting, conversation, and that led into them, beginning to see each other outside of the gym. They got into an argument in a home. This was after the whole Instagram live thing, because with the woman that we think is named Michelle. Yes, because at that point she said that they were in a physical they were in an actual relationship. They were in Vegas together. So when that happened, she had already kind of been, in this thing where he's verbally, allegedly, but she thought that they were together.
Okay, and if she thought she was somehow exclusively in a relationship with him, how is she now talking about essay and the R word? Like,
Yeah.
really? And if that's all true, why didn't you go to the police and file a criminal report?
Yeah, why is there no kit?
Because she knew she would be filing a false police report. She would be
Exactly.
lying. But Tony Busby was able to get his paralegals together to type up these lies for a civil suit and finesse some money because they know they'll never come back around and prosecute her for telling lies anyway. So they're taking a chance trying to get a piece of that $100 million deal. I'm telling you, this is absolutely disgusting. And the idiots reporting this, they're not asking any questions, not going through any process to determine if this is actually legit. That's disgusting too. Because it doesn't take much to realize what's going on here.
This Instagram live happens, she gets upset, she breaks it off because he's supposed to be exclusive allegedly to her, and he doesn't like that. She tries to turn on her phone location at some point during these arguments and send the phone location to her friends. He tells her and threatens her allegedly to say that he will effing kill her if she ever does that again. But the part of it, she says that she was allegedly anally twice and that it was very, very brutal. She alleges the last incident happened January 2025. So it was, according to her, this was very recent.
And while
Again, if this woman was great, did she go to a hospital? Is there hospital documentation that she was great? That's all I'm asking.
everybody's humming in the background like some flamingos, nobody stopped and said, wait, let me use my brain for a minute. If you got R-worded multiple times on multiple occasions over at least a year, why you never called the police after the first time or at all? It's like every time people
Talk
report
about
on
it.
these false allegations and these stories, they never use critical thinking to realize they're being duped. The lie is just so entertaining, they all go along with it. And then when we find out people like Tony Busby just lied once again, none of them will come back and report that, especially with the same intensity and eagerness they had when they first started spreading the lie.
Shannon Sharpe released a statement after all of these allegations dropped, but he's denying this. He's denying this. He also is saying that there is a video that this woman's team has that he's been shown.
She claims Shannon was the one videotaping her when she's the one who was videotaping consensual acts and then edited the video in order to fit with her premeditated false allegations. This is how you know it was a setup.
Yep.
So, the fact that if this is true, right, why would she go grab Tony Busby as a lawyer?
Yeah, why the hell would you grab that son of a bitch?
She might have grabbed him a long time ago. We don't know when she actually grabbed him. We know when she grabbed him.
Well, so we do know now. We do have a timeline exclusively. So I reached out to Attorney Busby and I asked him, first of all, did this happen? Did you guys file this because of that $100 million podcast negotiation conversation? And he said they've been in contact with Shannon Sharpe's counsel since February, long before any announcement. So then I said to him, well, you know, they're also saying in Shannon Sharpe's statement that there is a video that has been altered to make it look like there's intercourse or whatever. It's non-consensual when it's actually consensual if you show the full video. Tony Busby said to me, he is a liar. He never even actually saw it. It wasn't even referenced or referred to in the case we filed. But now that his lawyer has breached the mediation agreement that Mr. Sharpe's counsel insisted upon, it should be known that there is indeed a video. The video was shown to his lawyers at a mediation. The video was also made available to Mr. Sharpe for him to personally view it in full at my office. He didn't want to view it.
Now, here's my question. If this woman was great, like she claimed, why would there be a need for mediation? If a person is great, that person will want to see that person that raped them get locked the hell up. What the hell you need mediation for? Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
He chose to offer a substantial amount of money instead, which my client ultimately rejected.
And Tony Busby calling somebody a liar is laughable. Again, he already lost all credibility when it was exposed that he was going around trying to shake down these men for money with fake victims and lies. And what Tony is describing is blackmail. They have an edited video, and they're trying to get $50 million out of Shannon Sharpe for that video. They know there's not a sensible person that will want a video of them out there like that. So they're basically trying to destroy him. And I don't think Shannon should offer anything. No, these days throwing money at a situation like this won't make it go away. Nah, not in this era. You have to fight it head on and prove them wrong in court. Dead the issue there. And then when you're done taking on these crooked people, you have to follow up. Push for prosecution of these city girl hustlers and hold these slimy attorneys accountable, misusing and abusing the justice system.
Talk about it.
So then I said, well, wait, y'all mediated? Because that means that
It's been going on. Like, he's been doing all this.
Been wanting to, like, there was possibly a settlement. Like, there's been conversations, right? Like, y'all didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah, but common sense lets you know that, though. These lawsuits don't just drop. Like, they always reach out to your team beforehand to let you know that we about to put this out. Absolutely. And if you want to put the kibosh on it, that's right.
And the girl reporting this, spewing all this nonsensical baby bot bibble babble, you said yourself. The attorney told you they've been in mediation since February. Translation, they've been blackmailing Shannon for over 2 months. They weren't able to get what they wanted out of him and determined they'll go for $50 million after they found out about that $100 million deal. Yeah, they knew Shannon was making big money already. He was on FS1, then Club Shay Shay blew up early 2024. He had plenty of deals since then. The wine business, ESPN. They already counted his pockets. That's a part of the pocket picking setup.
I just hung up the phone with a legal representative for Shannon Sharpe who wanted to make some things clear.
Oh, you fast.
They want to make it very clear that the information that Tony Busby shot me about the video, what they're saying is that Tony Busby is making it seem like when he speaks to me that they were offered this ability to see this video in full when they asked. Because they did ask, hey, let us see the video because we want to make sure it's not altered. But they said that never happened. He denied them the ability to see the video in full. And from what they were told from their client, Shannon Sharpe, the video that they did see was an altered video. And the reason why they wanted to see it was because they, of course, they know from what they're being told there's another version of this video. I'm also told with the mediation there was.
So what is the video showing? Is it showing a quote unquote force?
In the statement that Shannon released, he said that there's a video that show consensual sexual acts where he's doing things that she requested be done. Like, I don't know if it's like a role play situation or whatever the case may be, but it was all consensual. But it's edited to look a completely different way, allegedly, according to Shannon. Right. And Tony Busby is saying that is not true. We showed them the full video. Matter of fact, Tony Busby said specifically to me in the email that Shannon Sharpe did not want to see the video. He just wanted to throw money at the problem. Shannon Sharpe's team is saying that did not go down that way. There were conversations about millions of dollars, but that came from their side. And they feel like it was a shakedown, and that's why they walked away.
Exactly. I believe
Yep.
the truth that the
Same shit he did Jay-Z.
by Tony Busby's side. This is part of Tony's whole MO. He's done this in several cases over and over again against these high-profile men. And if he can't get the number he's looking for, he's going to file paperwork filled with a bunch of salacious lies. Again, this is not his first time representing an obvious liar, then using the media, especially black media, to legitimize the lies, hoping to bully the person they're blackmailing into a larger settlement.
I will have some more information once I get back on the phone, but I literally came in here hanging it up. But they're very adamant.
They reached out to you.
I reached out to them and he gave me a call because they're very adamant about, of course, they wanted to pick, their side of things and tell what they believe is their truth. So we'll have more on that, I'm pretty sure, because the attorneys have a lot to say. Shannon Sharpe released a statement after all of these allegations dropped. The statement starts with a quote from a text message. So the quote, and some of it I can't even say, I don't think, but it says, the woman is allegedly texting Shannon Sharpe saying, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me.
Yes.
And then they have the woman's name, and it says that this is a text that she sent to Shannon Sharpe on October 7, 2023. Now, there's another text message that says, I know you missed this big, juicy A word. Can I say that?
Yeah, no, it's just A.
Okay, A word, $25K for each cheek. And then her name is mentioned again. And this message is from January 1st, 2025. Now they're saying that the lawsuit that was filed by this woman is orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant...
You said $25,000 each cheek.
Each cheek.
What?
But I mean, he led with money. She allegedly. She alleges that when they first met in the gym, one of their first conversations was, he said, yo, if you get fit and lose weight with me and win this competition, I'll pay for you to get your boobs done.
How old was she at the time, they say?
And clearly, this woman is a street walking 304, making
Yep.
these transactions with Shannon. Yet the reporter
Yep.
framed this whole story like this 304 was.
I don't believe this chick was graping in any way, shape, or form. This here sounds like typical modern day transactional dating at its best. Nothing more, nothing less. Transactional dating at its best.
An exclusive girlfriend that was being cheated on. Now we're finding out she was making transactions with Shannon, like most streetwalkers do. And the co-host is trying to minimize this woman asking for $50,000 to have relations, obviously proving she's not what she positioned her to be while reporting this story.
At the time, in the documents, they said she was 19 when she met him in 2023, but she's now in her early 20s.
Shannon, what, 56 now? But he's been 54? Thank God.
Let me see how old he is.
Yeah, I think he's like 56.
Nah, it's 2,500 a cheek. So what? Like
25,000 a cheek.
25,000 a cheek.
Google says he is 56 years old.
But were they actually a couple?
Yes.
Now I gotta pause here for a minute and get on Shannon's ass for a second. Shay. I ain't got nothing against you being with a younger chick. But bro, I hear you have grandchildren. Imagine if your grandkids were this age, were the age of the chick you messing with, and they were around the age that you are now. Think about that. Now, even though I don't always agree with Monique did try to tell you to go up on your age limit. To keep it a buck, you should never went no lower than 10 to 15 years younger. I'm just saying. I'm still trying to get over the fact that you got played by someone who is damn near a child. And then you put yourself in a position where you're pretty damn close to jailbait territory. You're pretty you was on a weird damn line to being pretty close to jailbait territory. Only thing I'm gonna say is Shay Shay, learn from this shit. Learn from this shit. Learn from this shit.
Yes, they were. They were doing whatever this
He
dance
was
was.
50 and she was 19.
56, 54.
54 and she was 19 years old.
So listen, and crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. So yes, whatever they were doing at the time, according to Shannon Sharpe, it was consensual, but she's looking at it a different way.
But that's not against the law because she was of age. So even though she was 19, that's not against the law.
This is a very, very messy situation. I don't know what's true and what's not true, but I have no idea why a 54-year-old man is dating a 19, 20-year-old. I know y'all like to be out here bragging.
Even though I don't agree with Charmaine, I'm with Charmaine on that one. Why the hell you with that damn child?
We need discipline and stability. I ain't talking about just Shannon. I'm just talking about all of us in general. Men need discipline and stability. Find you one woman and settle your down, okay?
I agree with you, but it's not against the law. As long as the person's over a certain age, it is not against the law.
Of course, Emmy wouldn't be against that.
It don't feel right, but I'm just selfish.
Of course, Emmy wouldn't be against it because, if I remember correctly, didn't Envy kind of do some freaky shit like this with Erica Mena? Y'all correct me if I'm right or wrong.
Not against the law.
With you. I'm just saying a 54-year-old man is supposed to be laid up with his wife and kids somewhere. Hell, maybe even have a couple of grandkids. I don't want to be chasing no young girls.
Because what are the conversations like?
Yeah, whatever, but we're talking about
Who
laws.
gives a
A
damn?
woman lying and accusing him of basically breaking laws when no laws are broken, that's out of order. Talking
Very
about
out of
age and
order.
what somebody should be doing or not doing. I mean, at the end of the day, we're talking about serious allegations and the law. It's not against the law for a 50-year-old man to date a 20-year-old woman. And it's also foolish for men to be going around telling other men, especially a millionaire who's already been judged by the family court system, that he should have been married. You don't avoid issues like this by getting married. No, you avoid these issues by surrounding yourself with good women. The problem is finding good women. Most of the women these men, especially men with money, are running into are Jezebels.
Yep.
And you can't tell if she's a good woman just off
Talk
her
about
age.
Pink
Evil
Book.
doesn't have an age. I cover cases all the time with 20-year-old evil people, 30-year-old, 40, 60-year-old evil people. I'm talking about gangsta grannies. And evil doesn't have a race. The woman can be white,
So hell
black,
don't.
Asian, whatever. Evil also doesn't have a gender. It can be a man or a woman. The one I hear all the time, usually from jealous women, they love saying they shouldn't be going after a non-black woman. Like you do know a white woman or a Hispanic woman or whatever, they're not the only ones that can lie. Keisha has a long documented history of lying too. Or they like to say they shouldn't go after pretty women, as if pretty women are the only ones that can be conniving or deceitful. Listen, the prison is filled with a bunch of ugly, conniving, lying women too. Nah, it's not about none of
Talk
that.
about it.
It's really about character and influence. That's because you can have a good person that can also be influenced by evil. So yeah, it's not an age, a race, a gender, or somebody's attractiveness. Being attractive doesn't make you a bad person, and being unattractive doesn't make you a good person.
What are the conversations? If I'm 54 and you 20.
That's what I thought about. Like, we all even talking about
I don't agree with
signs of a stroke.
But all I'm saying is when you see all these white people do it, Leo DiCaprio, Seinfeld, Hugh Hefner, Joaquin Phoenix, John Mayer, when they date young girls, nobody says anything. I'm not saying it's right, but it's not against the law. That's all.
Damn, them pills so horrible.
And he was just talking about all of the ways he avoids situations like this. I don't know if y'all saw that part of the conversation. How he don't even want to be on the elevator with a woman, stuff like that. It's the same thing with this. You know, a lack of discipline and stability can increase the chances of a situation like this happening. You 54 years old and 19-year-old, 20-year-old. It's like, come on. If you're going to be that disciplined with everything else, you got to be disciplined all across the board.
But you know what's going to happen?
Facts.
You're going to see more than one accuser start popping out now.
And Charlamagne got real stupid on this one. Since when did having consensual relations with an adult as a grown single man mean you don't have discipline? No, this right here is the case of a man who got set up. He's being blackmailed. He's got self-discipline. He's got stability. A woman won't make him stable. That's low-value man talk. The men that don't have nothing. The ones that need a woman to provide stability. No. Traditionally, the man is the one to provide stability.
Damn right.
No discipline, no man. What are you talking about? That's not making any sense. Nah, lack of discipline is sniffing women's seats on the Breakfast Club when they get out of the chair. Charlamagne. That's a sign of an undisciplined man. Or a married man flirting with other men every day on the show. Like, come on, Charlamagne should really just stay out of this whole conversation.
Well, I hope not.
But that's what usually happens.
Yeah.
One accuser is suing for $100 million. There's gonna be another girl that's gonna be like, well, it happened to me too. I need 20. Then another one's gonna come. I need 10. That's what you'll see.
I would hope not.
I hope he didn't do this, but that's what you more
That's
likely
what
to
we were
see.
saying in the past.
Anything for clout.
Because we don't know nothing about no.
She might not have put it out last week. They just put the announcement out last week.
These text messages, in this statement, these alleged text messages, this woman said she wants a big black baby put in her. She ain't waiting on nothing.
I don't know.
You want a big black baby?
They included these text messages that show the nature of their consensual
So she's not black either.
Nope, she white.
So once again,
We can't say her name.
Can we play with the
can't even pronounce it.
Yeah, you should be able to say her name. You're reporting and legitimizing her whole story. And just because the woman isn't black doesn't mean she's white. Like, y'all can't be this slow.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Let me see. I'm about to show you.
Okay, Jeff.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay, Jeff.
No? Okay.
Let me see.
We doing this or no? What do you mean?
Because I know it's G. It begins with a G.
You know what? Let's let Jess try to pronounce
The
it.
lawsuit filed by, it's a third grade.
Okay. Gabriella Zuniga.
Ooh. Why you call her a Zuniga? You see what I'm saying?
No, I didn't. Zuniga?
You can't never take these niggas seriously.
Probably one of her tweets to Shannon. That one of her tweets to Shannon. I want you, Zoo. All of that in me.
And you see it all the time, right? Older men date these young women. But let me just flip it. Just imagine if you have a 20-year-old daughter or a 19-year-old daughter, and she brings home a 50-year-old man. We fighting. We fighting. There's nothing that y'all have in common. What? You said Shannon Sharpe Bs. I wasn't talking about Shannon Sharpe. I got Logan now. What do you think little Logan goes into every day?
Frail 54-year-old. It's on. You bring somebody like Shannon, I got to go get the gun.
He got new hips. I got little Logan. Logan in the gym right now. Little Logan in the gym right now. Logan, what up, Logan? I know you got a song.
He gonna turn that hip pack and get busy.
All right,
we gotta wrap up.
That is the latest with Lauren.
Yes.
I don't know. Bringing home somebody is insinuating that this was a real relationship. It sounds very transactional. You have to remember, a street walking 304 is paid to be with anybody for money. Their clients can be 25 to 95. This is not the same as your 20-year-old daughter. What I don't understand is how they can't see this is a clear money grab from an unreliable source, Tony Busby, with no credibility whatsoever.
Yep.
They took this whole salacious story on air to legitimize these lies to millions of people, repeating all these words on morning radio, where you have parents on the way to work with their children listening. This is what they're feeding to the brains of black men, black women, and black children. And then we wonder why, as a community, we're in a constant state of complete chaos, recycling junk. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this mess below. Special thank you to our brother Dark Power. I appreciate you for all your support for the channel. You can show your support as well. The link to PayPal is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balance analysis on the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to like and share.
All right, that's it, y'all.